What's going on, everybody? It's your boy SB, the TrackStar, and welcome back to another Dancehall video tutorial. So, now I just got mixed down a beat on my work, more upon the emotional side, darker side, same speed. I'm not really resetting on my levels them yet because I kind of want to show something where for keep in mind when mixes, I say. When I first thing I do is I turn off the soft clip because I don't need it no more. And I'm gonna show you something. So they may adjust like drums, right? That's as in I'm gonna bring up the whole pattern. So they may adjust drums. You see me? But the thing is we have some panning upon some of them, you see me? For the sake of simplicity, especially in the FL, if you keep consistency, you just copy your pan movement and paste it there, so, and then reset it. Yeah, so you keep basically the same image as you of your mix pre-mixing. Like when I mix it yet, but you still want to keep certain things the same way, isn't it? Reset all of other levels, so I'll go audio, reset all of these levels, got some transitions and some stuff. And you don't have to do this, but me like do it because it give me full control over the volume on the mixer. It's me, if the, let's say the volume, I don't know what make every time I start recording a video, I start yarn, dog. That shit don't make no sense. I've been up for hours now on a yarn, and yo, judge. So let's say the volume down on the track here. When I put it in the mixer, if it's too low, then I have to go there, raise the volume. But if I just reset the volume, you can just turn it down. So that's how I always do that. All of the transitions, everything already set in stone. So I'm going to loop the hook and then start mixing it for lower all of the fader them to infinity as usual and get started. So the first thing we go do mix-wise is we'll change a preset from lush vocal or go in a vocal and we'll go expansive vocal. That you have much bigger reverb, add some little delays in there and some other little things and are behind the scenes. Not 100% sure what it do, but I love it. Use it in the Jada Kingdom remake when they do and it turn out great. So we're gonna do that. So let's get started. So firstly we're gonna bring in the bass and drums. Is me we'll get a good balance with the drums and the bass. You don't have to. You mix however you feel. I just choose to start with the bass and the drums in this particular rhythm. So I'll do the bass first. And then like me say, we don't really go and watch levels. We just mix according to how we feel or what we are here. Don't worry about levels and where this a play or that they play, isn't it? I'll bring in the Pro Q3. I'll go just to darken this up a little bit. Moog. Let's see. Yeah, so something like this. Nice little darkness, isn't it? Then we'll go and we'll add soothe, and that's a few side chaining when we get to it, but we're gonna set it up right now, isn't it? So processing, we'll find the kick, we'll side chain to this track, right click, kick, and we'll go preset, user, get to it, side chain is a preset I'm gonna create. Not entirely like me create it was a Jason Joshua preset and himself a copy it, so I did. I love it. The reason I like Soothe for do my side chaining as opposed to me used to use the Fab filter is because the processing speed and fastest you can't side chain anything. I've not seen anything or tried anything faster than Soothe, isn't it? And that I come from Jason Joshua. Him say it and I'm gonna test it and compare it. Is me kind of back up the theory. So that are the bass. Next go add reverb. Yeah, it sound crazy, but trust me. Now I'm gonna drown it with reverb or just add a little bit to give it some atmosphere, isn't it? And if you ever want to hear what the plugins that I do in a FL, you just unlink it from the master. So about that is pretty cool. It's very, very hard to hear, but it's there. And then back in, and then we can start bringing in with drums. And as you can see, for the most part, there's no, processing required, isn't it? You just bring in the kick, you just bring in the rim shot, you just bring in the shaker. But I have to EQ this and EQ that, isn't it? Power, the hard vibes, man. Power. but yeah, so free, like, anytime I do like kits and them shit, that's the whole point of having a good drum kit. When you bring in your sounds, you have to do this and do that. You see me? You sound them ready to go. You see it? You just turn up volume, turn down volume. Yeah, dog. Right click, file, play reverse. Just to add some, like a tail on the crash. I'll add like a reverb on the DJ scratch. Yeah. And then we have a zap. So I have a nice little bounce. Look a bit of reverb on the nice. So start bringing you other melodies, or start with the acoustic guitar. Firstly, reverb. The electric guitar. Now, one of the things I love the most about FL Studio lately, Zine, FL have a really unique way where you can do parallel processing, and I really have late, like the last couple of months or something, really I take advantage of it. So, you have a few ways where you can do parallel processing, Zine. One, you can load a plugin. If the plugin have a mix knob, you just turn down the mix and you do parallel processing. You have dry and you have wet. But there's 2 steps further than that where you can actually do that. So, let me give you a perfect example. So let's say I load on electric guitar. So we'll load up the Valhalla reverbs in, and we'll just turn off everything else for right now. So we have the Valhalla reverb on there. We'll put this at 50%. Boom. Cool. So that's a parallel process, because you have 50% wet, 50% dry. But FL Studio have, like I said, 2 more where you can do. So now we can actually go on the mix knob on the plugin itself in a FL Studio and turn it down a further 50%. So we have 2 separate parallel mix are going basically. So you have 50% in the plugin and then 50% outside of the plugin. But also, again, you have the routing zine. So FL Studio setup so everything route to the master. But we can turn off the master and still hear anything will go on in any other channel. So if me turn up this in the delay, you hear that, but you not hear the dry signal, you see me? So that's basically like a send, that's a wet signal, but if me put it back in the master, you see me? So we have ways that we can really get creative. So what I like to do, I'm going to turn off the reverb off of this. What I like to do lately is I turn down the mix going out of FL to like, let's say like 85-80%. So we don't have as much of the dry signal I go to the master, but we have the reverb, like the process signal what I send to me, send them to the reverb them, is the Valhalla and the Song Sig. Them I go to the master still, so we have more of a wet signal, a more reverby, more drawn out signal. It work really well with like keys and like vocal chops and vocals because you can really get a more drawn out, big underwater type of sound. I love that. Like FL Studio probably the only DAW when I know a setup like that, especially with the fact that you can just turn down how much of the signal I go to the master. I think you have no other DAW where you can do that. Like you have other DAW where you can turn down the fader upon the track itself, but there's none where you can turn down the fader, turn down the signal where they go to the master separate outside the FL. That me know of anyways, me. So I love that. Okay, we have a grand piano. So what we're gonna do, we'll take the guitar, push it a little bit to the left side, or push the piano more to the right. We have a vocal loop. And this is a perfect example of when you can use it. So what I'm going to do, we're going to run the reverb again on the loop. We'll change it from adamantium to steel. And then we'll do the same like a parallel processing thing I'm going to talk about. So we'll make sure so we have a whole heap of reverb on it. And then we're going to turn down the signal while I go to the master. So it push it more in the background. Is a perfect example of what I'm talking about. But if I want more right, I just turn it up back in the master. So something like that, so it's not too far, but it still get pushed back. Love that, dog. Have a pad. Thing what I love do with pads, right? So let's add the fab filter EQ. What I'm gonna do is I'll just cut out all that low, which you never have already. And then we'll add a chorus. And we'll add native instruments chorus because it gives me a really, like a sound I really like. Basically, all this I gotta do is that I gotta have movement. Add movement to it basically. Like think of it like a wave or just a flow. That's what the chorus I gotta do. And it I gotta give you like a wider effect, but I don't really the width more. I want the movement. I don't really care about the width. So we'll make sure we have a portion of voice. I want it a flow. I don't want it to jump and the static like that. I want it a flow smooth. Listen. Something like that. Then we'll add like a reverb on it to make it bigger. Reverb and pad go together. Trust. And back into the mix. without the chorus and the EQ. Last with it. Amazing. We have another part is like a bell. Push that half to your left, push the other one half to your right, because we have two of them. Add little reverb. Reverb help with filling out the little gap them. Cool. Make sure I say. So now we can move into transitions and things of that sort. Boom. So what am I gonna do? I'll detach the mixer. And the reason I detach the mixer is every time I go around and stuff, if find which effects are come up next, if I click in at the playlist, the mixer will disappear. So when I detach it, it stay up on the screen, so that can give me the opportunity now to go row for row. So I know say this is the first one. If I double click on it, it does come up right here. So, but if I never detach it, and I double click on it, it disappear. I don't like that. Especially when I mix effects, because I want kind of just a fluid motion. I don't want after the bring up back the mixer and all of that. So just double click on a file, bring up the fader. We have a little crash, you see me? On this one, I add the reverb. Anytime I add reverb to crash and things like that, it's just to extend it. You see me? To give like a nice like a tail and to make the sound a little bit less harsh. Once again, we do the same parallel trick because we don't really want this to be too rough, you see me? And it kind of rash and hard in a way. So we just turn it down a little bit in the master. We need to adjust the reverb though. Like too prominent. Nice. Have a hi-hat. Good. We have another crash, which are the dominant crash. Nice. Same thing, little reverb, or a lot of reverb, and turn it down into the master. So we have a much warmer, much softer, nicer sound. We have this snare here. Cool. Same thing. Once again, file, play reverb reverse, and we'll turn it down into the master. So I have like this background type of sound. Here we go. Nice. And like I said, if you feel like you need more of the dry, you just turn it up in the master, simple. Cool. So I have another one here, so I'll bring that up. I'll do the same thing. We need to bring on the reverb on it. Turn it down, mix-wise. Little delay. Nice. It's a darker tone to this sound, huh? Cool. We have another one over here. This one we're going to treat like a different. But just add reverb on the mixer and turn it down. And we have a transition here. Cool. So, like I said, when you want to lighten up a sound, you can add reverb for kind of drown it out a little bit and make it a little less harsh. Take off some of the attack off it, isn't it? Nice. Then we have these two transitions here. Reverb, a lot. Nice. And then the famous. Perfect. We'll add reverb to this. You can see my mixing simple, especially when it comes to rhythm, EQ, and reverb. Like there's no crazy processing going on. See, you see me? Now this is a session that we have what? 4 plugin, Fab Filter EQ, the chorus, Soothe, and the Valhalla plate. And a couple more reverb on the sense and a delay. That's it. Like 7 plugin. Don't overcomplicate the life. Nice. Then we have 2 more transition. Once again, reverb. Because you want everything feel like I said there in the same space. Then we have the double rim shot right there. So which we are going to turn down because it have a lot of verb on it. Cool. We have them here out there, so you know, towards the end of the track, which is where we kind of build up on like a section out there, so I'm show you a style, watch ya. So things like them, have reverb on it, because you want them to be felt. We're going to Pro Q3. I have 2 presets. I'll go hits, I'll go damage, and leash. As you know, up the top a little bit. Reverb. And then lastly, tag. You see me? And that is mix. All of 22 minutes. You see me? Don't complicate. Dancehall is a very simple genre of music. I have one more sound right there, so I need to incorporate. 2, it look like. Oh, the vinyl. Oh, yeah. Oh, Jaja. So I have some nice zine and I love vinyl nice. I don't know why. Basically this. But I just love vinyl nice. That no joke. So I just have them things as like a background thing in that track. You see me get like a old school tape type of vibe. You see me like you play half a record. You see me? Love that dog. And then lastly, perfect. Per-fucking fake. And then we'll turn on everything upon the master. You see me? And mix done. On to the next. So first, let me turn down. Take off on 10 dB off of my voice. And that is that. So, until next time, it's your boy Beast, the TrackStar. Enjoy the Riddim. Peace.